Hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lovelace with Lovey's Fat Life, and man, it is the holiday season. More excited though, it is Christmas time. This is Chex Mix, right? Smoked Chex Mix that you can eat it year round. I love Chex Mix year round. And on this recipe, we do it spicy. If you see that little eye up above here, we've done a previous video on smoked Chex Mix. You can do this in the oven or your pellet grill, or your offset, or your reverse flow, or your Kamado grill, whatever kind of grill you have or heating device you have, oven. But you also can play around with the spices on this to make it hot or not hot if you got kids that don't like spicy things. But we love Chex Mix all year round. And we played with this recipe a little bit, and these turned out absolutely awesome. So please hang in here, like and subscribe to our channel if you like what we're doing, and tell us what you think about this. If you tried it this way before or not. And if you do try this out, let us know what you think. Did you like it or did you not like it? You can substitute so much in here. You can take a cup out of this and add a cup of something else. But again, you guys have a blessed day. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. If it's in January, it doesn't matter. You can fix this all year long. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you. All right, here's some of the ingredients we're going to need. You're going to need some W sauce. I'm not going to say that on here. Hot sauce, some slap your mama sauce or whatever hot seasoning that you want to use. You can use some red pepper flakes if you want to. Stick of butter, salted, season all, and onion powder and garlic powder. Here we are. We're going to go ahead and put this stick of butter in. We're going to melt that later on. We're going to hit this thing with 3 tablespoons of our hot sauce here in North Carolina, which is Texas Pete. You can use Frank's, whatever you want to. Here's our season all, tablespoon of that. Some garlic powder, making it real simple here. Another tablespoon of that as well. Then we got some onion powder, tablespoon of that. The recipe for all of this will be at the very end, and you can take a snapshot of that. Then we're going to go with 3 tablespoons of W sauce. And then slap your mama, we're going to go with a tablespoon of that. Again, you can increase this hot sauce and the seasoning to your liking. We're going to stir this really good after you melt the butter in the microwave. One thing to let you know, on my pellet grill, I did put some hickory chunks over top of the heat deflector to give it a little bit more smoke, because we're going to be smoking this at 225 for 1 hour. And here are all the like the mix and stuff that we're going to put in this as well. We got bugles, Chex Mix, planters, nuts, pecans, Cheez-Its, Cheerios. Again, the recipe's at the very end of this, and we're getting ready to start putting these in the pan. So the recipe on this is we're going to use 2 cups this time. My previous party mix, I was using 3 cups, but we added a couple extra things. So we went with 2 cups of the rice Chex Mix. Then we had some corn Chex Mix and some wheat Chex Mix. They were actually out of the wheat Chex Mix, so we got the it was a mix of Chex Mix. And then this was a 15-ounce can of mixed nuts. We also had a cup of pecan halves that we had around the house. I love pecans, but you can use cashews too. And then we had 2 cups of bugles that we added to this. And then Cheerios. Love some Cheerios. Got to add these to it. On my previous recipe, it did not have these, but they take on that smoke and that seasoning really well. 2 cups of Cheez-Its. You can use the white cheddar or regular. We went with the regular on these. And then we're just going to mix this all up really well. And then we're getting ready to add this seasoning that we got in the back here that we'd already melted the butter stick and stirred it up really well. We're just going to pour this all over the full. This is a full pan full. This makes about 1.3 gallons when you put this in Ziploc bags at the end. But then we go ahead and put some gloves on. Just mix this up really well. You don't want to crush this, so you're just stirring it around basically, trying to get that butter and the W sauce and all that seasoning just mixed really well. This made more than a half pan, so I use another half, a full pan. I use another half pan to spread it out a little bit more so that when we put it on the pellet grill, it will adhere or take on the smoke a little better. All right, we're running 225, and we got our hickory chunks added on top of the heat deflector. Got some smoke coming on out of here. Getting ready to add these on for 1 hour. 1 hour. Put the full pan on this side. About every 20 minutes, we'll come out here and just kind of shake them around a little bit. Turn these over from left to right, right to left. Just mix them up really good. That mixture already smells good. All right, let's wait 20 minutes. All right, it's been 20 minutes. And all we're gonna do now is just mix this up. You don't really wanna crush this, you're just mixing it around. All right, so you can come out every 15 to 20 minutes. You're going to only cook these for an hour at 225 to 250. We do this at 225 for a lower temp to get more smoke. I did this at the 20-minute mark and then the 40-minute mark, and then at the 60-minute mark, we actually took them off. So here you're going to see what they look like once we take them off. So we take them off. I already had some paper towels ready to pour this onto. I like to spread this out to get a little bit of that grease off of them. There'll be a little bit there, and plus you want to also get the moisture with the moisture of the liquid that was on it. You don't want that to be in a bag, so you want them to dry out a little bit more. So we put them on the bag here and let them sit for about 30 to 45 minutes, and we're getting ready to try these bad boys out. Here's a handful of a little bit of everything. All right, everybody, here's the moment of truth. I just showed you what I have in my handful. And this is going to be more than a mouthful, probably. I'm going to cram it in here. So I try to get a little bit of everything so I can get a good complementary of all the different flavors here at one time. So we're going to try this out. Oh, a mouthful. That's really, really good. You can taste the saltiness of everything, the salted butter, the seasoning, the amount of Texas Pete and the hot season that we did use. You can taste a hint of that. So if you want it spicier, double up on the hot, or you can put some red pepper flakes in it. But that's really good. The cashews, the pecan halves, the bugles, the Chex mix, so good. If you don't like an item that we put in here, just substitute it for a cup of something else. Like some people may like pretzels in theirs. I'm not a big pretzel fan. My wife's not a big wheat Chex mix fan, and they were actually out at the grocery store. So you can substitute any of these things for a cup of this or a cup of that, or take something out and add another cup. I've seen people use goldfish instead of the Cheez-Its. So play around with this recipe, try it out yourself. Add the crushed red pepper flakes if you want to add those. It'll make it a little bit hotter for you. Or what you can do is, this makes a ton. It's a full pan and a half. You can add up all the cups, and we'll have that in the recipe at the very end. Just cut the recipe in half and do 1 cup instead of 2 cups of everything, and a half a tablespoon instead of a full tablespoon on all the seasonings at the end. So try this recipe out. Let us know what you think. You guys have a great one. Definitely try this thing out. It was definitely worth it. You guys have a blessed day. All right, so here's the recipe. As promised, you guys can take a picture of this or take notes of this, or write it down, substitute how you want to, take things out, add things you do like. Just have fun with this recipe. Let us know in the comments if you like it. But again, thank you for checking out this video. Lovey's Fat Life. The fat stands for food and travel. We like smoking meat, griddling meat, doing restaurant reviews, and then we also like to go to the Smoky Mountains, and we also love to cruise. So again, thank you guys so much. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you.